What is going on, people? It's Bobby and welcome back to the Tomb Raider 1 Definitive Guide. This is the 4th level, Tomb of Qualopec. And for this one we're going to do things slightly different. What I'm actually going to do is just show you the complete speedrun of this level at the start, because this level takes like a minute and a half to do, 2 minutes. If you're going at full pace, literally a minute and a half. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you the glitch that we use in order to basically skip the whole level. And then I'm just going to run through it in one run so you can see it, just because I think that'll just be the easiest way to show. The glitch is really simple. So off the very start here, all you're going to do is do one standing jump, turn Lara about 80 degrees, maybe 75, sorry, actually, not full 90 like that. You don't want to completely flat against the wall. Run her about 75 degrees, run her into the wall, turn Lara so she's about halfway. If you press the look button, which on PlayStation is L1, the wall should be directly like cutting Lara's body directly in half vertically. Alright, and then you just jump forwards, and as you can see there, it looked like we jumped through the wall. That means the glitch has worked. So when we run out here, if we look at the roof now, it should be all red with a little skylight in the middle, but instead it's all got boulders and rocks above us. They do fall down, so don't like stand in the way of them. But essentially what that does is, when we run forwards, this ramp here, at the far end of the ramp, there's a gate on the ceiling here that's meant to close. It won't close now because we've triggered the end of the level. So we'll have this boulder come towards us and we can jump, and normally it would close now and you can't make it through. But because we've done that glitch, we can make it through and we can essentially just end the level. So I'm going to show you a full speed run now of this level. So we're just going to... That's the trials and tribulations of speedrunning there. You can miss your angles slightly. Into the wall, jump forwards, round the corner, and then you're literally just running and jumping all the way up. Boulder's going to drop down, jump to the side, and then collect the ski on. That is something you're meant to do basically like the second to last thing in the game. From there, we're just running back the way we came. So it's just literally running straight back out the level. There we go. We've seen 5% of Qualopec's tomb. And now we're out of here. All we have to do now to end this level is jump in the water, swim up to the right, and as you can see there, Larson is just like running around. The easiest way to kill him is just run towards him. Stand just next to him. Anytime he moves, just run. Stand slightly behind him and he'll have to move again. And that would be the end of the level there. That would be literally all of Tomb of Qualopec. Including me stopping and talking there, 1 minute and 15 seconds. Like, that's how fast that level can take if you use the speedrun strategy. However, not everyone's going to want to do that, and it's not much of a definitive guide if we just go 1 minute, wham bam, done. So let's load again. Here's what's meant to happen in the game. You're meant to run through, you'll stand on this block here and it'll trigger the level to start properly. So we run in here this time, and as you can see the roof is red, all is right in the world. The end of the level hasn't been touched, and I'll show you dead quick what should happen when you go up here. So the boulder will still come down. But as you can see, that red fence will just close. So there's no way of making it through there at the moment that we currently know of. So, what you actually have to do is pull this lever, and the first 2 enemies of the level are going to come running out of this door. It's 2 raptors. The trick for killing these is just whip out your shotgun. Okay. So we're going to turn, pull out the shotgun. 1, 2, backflip. Wait for this next one to come through. 2, gone. There you go. Sure. They're dead. Raptors are dead. And from there, we just run our way through the level nice and easy. We're going to come to this little like fork in the road here. We've got 3 directions we can go. It doesn't matter which way you go. Alright, so I'm going to start by doing the easiest of the 3. They're all easy, but this is the easiest of the 3. This way, and you're just going to push this little block forward. This direction also has one of the destructible floors that we need to do to get that trophy. So we're doing that. Then we're going to push this block. Cool, and then it's just run over it. Need to destroy that anyway. It's one of the destroyable floors. Like I said, you can use the gun glitch there. Let's go pistols so we can do that a little bit faster. Get rid of the cutscenes faster. This one, all you're going to do is just run and jump, and you'll go over, and you'll miss those spikes there. So just do a run and jump. Cool. That's that room done. So these rooms, it's essentially just like 3 puzzle rooms that you've got to do. The second one here has some enemies. There's some wolves in this room and another destructible floor. So we're going to use our pistols this time. What's going to happen is you'll step on there. You can't actually pull that lever. The floor falls before you do it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to roll onto it. And I'm going to use a glitch that stops fall damage when you hit these floors. So I'm going to roll onto it, and then I'm just going to take a sidestep in any direction, and it's just going to teleport Lara straight to the floor. Okay? Then there's going to be 3 wolves in the room, 1 in the middle and 1 either side. I'm going to start shooting and just run to one of the sides and kill the other wolves. So roll, guns, step. There we go. I'm just going to stand on this side of the room. And that's how easy it is to kill those wolves. So you essentially roll and you'll land here, start shooting. She normally starts shooting the one top right first. If you're not, if you land straight like I did, she'll normally start shooting the one top right first. If you land over here on this side though, she'll probably shoot the one in the middle first, and he stands about here. If you start shooting the top right one, kill it, and then just come and stand here where I stood, or stand in this back corner, and you'll be able to kill the other 2 wolves before they get to you. If you start shooting the middle wolf first, run and stand where the middle wolf was. So here. So you'll be able to kill that one, and then the other 2 will just run down the 2 ramps towards you. Same thing, if you start shooting the right wolf first, you're going to kill the right wolf, and then just run and jump over here. That's the toughest of the 3 probably to start with. Don't the left wolf first, sorry. If she starts over there, but barely ever starts that side when you start shooting, so I wouldn't worry too much. But yeah, just go and stand on one of the sides and you'll get those kills really easily. From here, the fastest way of doing this, and I'm going to show you our first block skip, if you will. So you're gonna, like I said, we don't like pushing blocks. Normally what you do is you jump across and you'd push this block again in that direction, like forwards, to get it out the way of the door. What you can do though is press yourself right up against the corner and just jump through it. It just saves you having to push that block. Worth noting here, drop down, hop back, and there's a small med pack on the floor. Don't miss that. Oh, be handy if I could climb that back up there, wouldn't it? Yeah, don't miss that med pack. Very easy one to miss, because it just looks like you're supposed to jump over there. Especially with a lot of those holes having like spikes and things in them. There's another med pack here. Weirdly, another reason why that's a very missable one in that little hole, because there's another one so shortly after it, you'd think, oh, I've got everything there. Now there's going to be another raptor, because we've come out of our second room here. So normally he makes his way through here, does he? Hang on, which order did it? Oh, sorry, no, my fault. When you've done the 2 side rooms, the raptor will well, one of the side rooms first. I think it's this one here. The raptor will like come down the middle, so you'll be in a second. You'll see him in a minute anyway. Be a raptor there in a second. Right, this room, normally what you do is you'll pull that lever and it'll move. I meant to press the photo mode there. It'll move this block over a little bit. Alright. Don't need to do that. What we're going to do instead is come over here, hop back, and we're just going to do a walk into a sprint around the corner. That was probably the worst attempt at anything I've ever done. Around the corner, and you'll just land on this block. Run and jump. Over here. Boom. You can do a corner bug, which is something I'll show you a little bit later in the run. In the guides here to get onto this block. Essentially what you do is you stand against the block and you start jumping, and Lara would like go to the right into the block, but it's quite tricky on that block. She just kind of like runs past it. It is possible, but it's tricky, so it just ends up saving you time to just do it this way. What you'll do, dead easy, just walk to the edge here and just jump forward. Love that. And then walk into a sprint and jump there. Now, if that mummy I mentioned on caves, if you've watched all the guides and you watched the caves one, I mentioned a mummy like this and going and standing and looking at it. This is the point where you'll get that trophy if you did that. You'll stand next to this one and you'll get a trophy for looking at 2 Incan mummies. But that's the final gate we've got to press there. Make sure you jump over here because there's some spikes down below. Don't want to just drop off that. Might be worth me... Actually, I'll show you that later. Show you in a minute. You can actually drop down onto spikes without dying. There's a way you can do it, but you need to be exact. We're going to do a save here. Is it worth it? Is that... Nah, it's not worth it. I'll do it in a minute. Okay, this is where that raptor will be now. So you can shotgun them if you want. So I'm just going to kill them with the pistols because why not? Shotgun takes 2 rounds. So if you've got shotgun ammo to spare, which I did to be fair, just didn't bother pulling it out. Just shotgun the raptor. Just be, you know, it's not exactly a hard kill to get. Let's be honest, it's not a tough kill to get. You don't need to see me pulling out the shotgun. Things here, run past the first 3 dart traps. I jumped past the first one, which is why you never seen that one go off. It's there. I just jumped over it. Don't run past this one. There's a secret here. You're going to climb up. And then we're going to make that save here. Because there's a specific way we're going to do this. And I'm not playing too well today, shall we say. So I might end up falling down into the spikes below. But we're going to make a save here. Now, I've mentioned this trophy a lot because I reckon it's the easiest trophy in the game to miss is getting all the destructible floors. Alright. Now, in this room, below these floors, all of them is spikes. So you have to get them in a particular way in order to get them all without falling onto the spikes. The easiest way to do it is we're going to run out and we're going to run a snake. So we're going to go first one, then to the right on this one. Going to run straight up, turn around, come across here and onto this platform. The only one we won't get is this corner one, and it's because we can get it using a jump anyway. Let's try and fix the camera. So we're doing this, going all the way, turn around, there, like that. And we've got all but one of the collapsible floors now. The reason we've done that is because it's really easy to get this one. So we're just going to come into here, step back so we're in the middle of the thing, jump, twist, jump. And we've got that last one. You might be thinking now, just jump out the room. Don't do that. Below us here, in amongst all the spikes, is some magnum clips. The way you get them is just back up to the edge and you're going to do a late grab. So what you'll do is press back to hop backwards and just tap the action button. And Laura will just miss all the spikes. Essentially what that does is it just pushes, when you grab, it pushes Laura forward slightly. So when you press the grab button, she'll go to grab and it'll just move her forward slightly so you can avoid the spikes. Now, for anyone who doesn't know at this point, you can just walk through spikes on this game without taking damage. So walk through the spikes. In order to get up without taking damage, you have to be right up against the corner. It's not easy to do. But essentially all the spikes, they follow the same pattern as each other. So they're all the same. So if you have a look, you've got, let's go photo mode. You've got these 2 spikes and then a little gap and this 3rd spike at the front here. They're all in the exact same pattern. And we can use this to our advantage because there's a small gap if we can get Lara into it at the front. And you can climb up without taking damage. And that's the same for all of them. I'll save before I do this because watch this be an absolute flop now. You can drop down. So before when I said you can land on spikes without taking damage, this is what I meant. You can drop down into that gap as well. And Lara won't take any damage. So you can drop down onto spikes in this game. And you're never told that, but it can happen. So just something worth knowing. If you're ever going to fall into the spikes for any reason, and you've got time to react, and because Lara can move slightly in the air, so if you've got time to react at all, you can if you aim for that corner, that top right corner of the spikes, you won't take any damage. Here, one of the trophies is for shooting this mummy at the side until he falls over. It actually does count as one of the kills in the level as well, so if you're going for all the kills, you do have to do that. Okay, and then you just run up to the gate and the gate will open. It looks like it's not. You might think, oh, I've got to run all the way back through. You don't. When you come out here, jump to the right so that you don't get hit by them blocks. It might seem like you have to rush out of here. You don't. You can stand around all day in there. There's no rush. Right, and then it's just literally back to the Larson fight. Also, we thought, no, it's not. There's actually a bunch of collectibles we've got to get before we kill Larson. When you defeat Larson, shall we say, the level just ends, so you have to come and collect these before you do the fight. So you have to collect these two in the secret here, and then there's actually one more collectible that we have to go and get. So earlier on, when we went to Lost Valley, the route we took there, we have to take that route again a little bit now to collect the collectible. So Larson's going to shoot at us while we're doing it. Just ignore him. Just going to make our way over here, through here, and back up here. There we go. And at the top, there's going to be a large med pack. Easily, I'd say, one of the top 3 most missable. One of the most missable collectibles in the game. Easily. Because you wouldn't even think to go here. But once you've done that, we go and kill Larson again, and we just, like I say, if you get anywhere near the back of him, he just has to move. So it's a dead easy kill, and that's that. There you go. Tomb of Qualopec. That's everything you could need to see in Tomb of Qualopec. So hopefully this has helped. There you go. 3 out of 3 secrets, 8 out of 8 pickups, all 8 of the kills, speed running under a minute. Boom. Tomb of Qualopec. See you in the next one.